Hello everyone, welcome to my jungle story. I'm Jacqueline and today is all about my alocasia. I am finally getting around to doing an alocasia care day. I have a lot that I need to get on with and a lot of them are just looking very, very sad. And some of them are in desperate need, but I'm talking desperate need of an up pot. So yeah, I've been putting it off for quite a while because I've noticed that my alocasia in the winter have just really slowed down, not really gone dormant. I've had a couple go dormant on me, but yeah, they're still alive. I have also lost a couple of alocasia as well, just like props and doubles of, ones that I already had. So that's a little bit sad. They were more on the smaller side, so they were a little bit more fragile. And I had them in my propagation room upstairs, in my cabinet upstairs, and yeah, I think that it might have been a little bit too cold there at night. So yeah, they unfortunately did not survive, but that's okay. I basically keep doubles of almost all of my alocasia, except for my more newer editions or rarer editions. They haven't quite yet. I haven't been able to acquire a double from that one. So I do want to do that in the future because, as you can see, stuff can go wrong. Stuff can go wrong. But without further ado, I hope that you enjoy and let's just get straight into it. I actually also want to give you guys an update, but I will do that at the end once you've done everything because I've actually already started and I thought, you know what, I might as well show you this as well. So behind me, this is my alocasia corner and I'm actually in the middle of changing it up. I had a lot of plants in here that were not alocasia. And I've actually recently set up this new, excuse the background, like they're building a house there. But as you can see, I've got two new grow lights there. Those are the grow lights from Sansi. They are the 36 watt grow lights. And I think I've done a pretty good job at like disguising the cables and everything. I just use white cabling. In the corner, you might be able to see, if you can see there in the corner where my hand is, there's like a power box and I just switch that on and off at night. I would preferably like to put a timer on there. I'm not 100% happy with the cable situation just yet, but I will get around to that once there's more plants there. I've not done anything about it because there've been plants in front of it, so it's not bothered me. But now that I've taken all the plants out, it's kind of irritating me. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So one thing that I actually started doing, I was importing some other footage on my computer, so I thought I'd already start, but I want to show you what I've done. So this is a roll of, what is this stuff called? I don't know, but it's like a soft and it's quite padded. It's what you put at the bottom of your drawers so that like your plates or your pots don't scratch your drawers in your kitchen. And what I've done is, I will bring you over. It's very bright in this corner because of the lights. But yeah, as you can see there, I've put a roll there because these windowsills are very cold, but like very cold. And alocasia don't like that. They don't like the cold. Oh, I'm gonna pull that off. It's irritating me. So I thought I would give that a try. I saw it and I thought, that's actually quite a good idea for here. I've not done it on the other windowsill, but I've done it here. And when I put my hand on it, it's not cold anymore because before, like it's freezing. It really is freezing. So yeah, these are like marble, I don't know what they're called, slabs or whatever, I don't know. It's still from like, from like the really old days. They look like this. Wait. They look like that. That's what they look like, which I also don't like the look of. It's like gray and it's the only thing, I don't know, I just don't like it. It looks very old fashioned and yeah, it's marble and all that. So I don't think we'll ever really replace that because I think that would be quite expensive. But anyway, I've put that on here so that the alocasias that I do put there, they don't get so cold. I thought that was a really good idea. It just like popped up in my head. Did I see something like this on Instagram? I'm not 100% sure. But I thought that was a really good idea. It's really cheap. And it also, I don't know, I think the corner just looks a lot nicer. I just think it looks a lot nicer. It is going to be a pain, however, because there's lots of like little holes for like dust and dirt and all that, that is going to be a pain. I know that's going to be a pain. But when it comes to my Alocasia corner, I make a thing of it to actually take everything off and wipe it all down, just because I noticed that it keeps the pests at bay if I do that. So yeah, I'm going to keep it that way. But I want to change some things up. So I want to put only Alocasia here. And yeah, I wanted to show you, this is also something that's going to be staying on here permanently. I know that I've mentioned this, that this is like a plant accessory that you don't really need. I only use this for one plant, and that is my big Sabrina. That is in soil, and it's quite a dense mix. I only have to water that Sabrina probably every 3 to 4 weeks because of the mix that it's in that I made. And I use this to determine whether or not I need to give it water. So I always keep this here, just like in the vicinity, so that I can check it every now and then. I check it in like 4 spots, and I use the same spots. So I mean, yeah, it can still damage root, but I do it very, very carefully, but I do it all the way to the bottom, because sometimes at the bottom there's like a little tray here. It does trap water in there, and it sits in there for quite a while. So yeah, like I said, sometimes I only have to go 3 to 4 weeks without watering it, which is great. So I brought over some Alocasia that I need to repot. I figured we would repot these first, put them on the shelf, and then I have you know, if you've been watching me, you know my Alocasia corner next to where I sit on the couch. But I'm going to change that up, and I'm thinking I'm going to put Hoya there, because I have a lot of new Hoya. I had my big Anthurium regale luxurians on that shelf, and it started to bleach, so I've had to move it. And all of the little Alocasias, I would really like to put them here, because what they're all doing, because of the position of, they also have a Sansi 36 watt grow light there, but because of the position of it, it's just not really, yeah, all of the foliage is like leaning to one side, and I keep on having to turn them all because they look really awkward if I just left them. But yeah, anyway, they are also getting the same amount of light. It's just the positioning of the light that is different. Also, I forgot to mention, I have a discount code from Sansi. I will pop it on the screen, and it will be in the description of all of my videos from now on. But if you use my code Jacqueline32 on their website, only on their website, you will get 32% off your order. So it's definitely something, I think that's a really interesting discount. I have a lot of, how many do I have? I have 4 15 watt bulbs from Sansi, and I have 4 36 watt Sansi grow lights, and my plants love them. Specifically my Alocasia, they absolutely love the lights. So definitely would recommend. But let's get started. I figured we could get started with the sad plants. This is probably the saddest looking one. This is my Alocasia Ninja. We repotted it together. I think it was my Stratum pon video. Oh, it's bone dry. It's bone dry. It's bone dry. Yeah, it just looks very sad. Very, very sad. I think this might be a goner. Where's my bin? I brought my old bin here. I need to rinse all of this out, but I'm just gonna tip everything out. Ooh. Oh, I just popped it, that's gross. Oh, there's pus everywhere. Yeah. Okay, let's put the bin down. No roots fell off, but that was half of the corm that just fell off. Okay, that corm still feels intact, but all of those roots are a goner. Yeah, they were all gone. I think what happened was I let this one dry out a little bit too much. That is the corm. It is not started, it's not rotted yet, so I've just taken everything off. I'm gonna keep that to the side because I will. This one, however, that's a goner. The whole of the bottom has rotted off. I could actually chop, because it does have quite a stem. Let's just have a look. Oh, actually, it did start to reshoot. There are 2 roots here. I should be wearing gloves for this. because I do get affected by the oxalate crystals, but that might spread. Yeah, you can see it there at the bottom, like the rotted part. Those are 2 new roots, so it was reshooting. So what I could either do is, let's just cut and see if the rot has spread. Yeah, it's completely dark in the middle there. That's just gonna spread. I'm gonna cut a little bit more. No, I think this is a goner. What it can sometimes do, what I've noticed with alocasia, is they will reshoot and you'll think, oh, it's fine, it's reshooting, it'll be okay. But if you see that darkness in the middle, it's pretty much a goner. Yeah, it's like mush on the middle. So that will spread to the whole. It's okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and get an Alocasia ninja from upstairs from my propagation room, the backup that I have. Here we go. I have another ninja. This one is growing in soil and it seems to be quite happy. Oh, there's a root there. Should I uppot this actually? Maybe I should. And put it in a clear pot so I can see the roots. Maybe I should put it in that pot. I don't know, I really like the ninja in here. Okay, I think I'm just gonna pot it up. I'll just do that. This was actually just a DIY mix that I made. Let's have a look-see. Oh, okay, it's a good thing I did it. It's quite rooted. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna pot that up. And, oh, I'm not gonna take off any of the other soil. I'll just do it like that and stick it in the pot. I'm gonna clean this out though, because that's gunky from the semi-hydro. All right, oh, I don't know, is anyone else like this? I just love cleaning up pots. It's just so satisfying. It's like plastic, yeah, covering the holes. We don't want that. Okay, and what I'm actually gonna be using is I recently got a very nice package from Soil Ninja. Thank you, Soil Ninja, they sent me a couple of bags, and I've never tried the Alocasia mix. So I really wanted to give it a try because I have lately been experimenting with Alocasia mixes. And I actually want to share with you guys a DIY mix that I made myself that has given me absolutely amazing results. But I need to get a scoop. Where's the scoop? Yeah, so I was saying, they sent me this. They were with a couple of mixes for me to try. I've never tried the Alocasia mix. And I've really actually been liking having Alocasia in soil. I don't know what it is. I guess you do, you change and there's just like certain plants that I've noticed were never really 100% happy in semi-hydro, and I love growing my Alocasia in semi-hydro, but some of them just were not happy. And when I thought, okay, this is the last resort, I'm going to try and make my own DIY mix, and it worked, I was so over the moon, and that was just it for me. I've become a little bit hooked on putting my Alocasia in soil. Well, some Alocasia, not all. Oh, that looks really good. So this is the Alocasia mix from Soil Ninja. It is, what does it say? Cocoa coir, worm castings, vermiculite, zeolite, activated charcoal, and bark, which is pretty much the same as, I've recently also tried the Alocasia mix from Cibotanica. I'll give you an update on that as well, because the results I've had with that is also amazing. It's pretty much the same. I can see that it looks very, very similar. So I'm just gonna try. My one is definitely, no, it actually looks quite similar. I think I have more, wait, no, they don't put perlite in these. I've put perlite in mine. I'm gonna take a little bit off, but that's pretty good. This did not have any roots quite a while ago. Has it been a while? Actually, no, it has. I don't know when I did that video. I don't know. Anyway, it seems to be quite happy. But yes, I think in my mix, I added perlite, and that was the only thing really. Vermiculite alert activated. Yeah, the only thing I added to my mix was perlite. So there you go. That's the mix that I was using and seemed to be quite happy in it. I must say the Ninja is definitely a lot easier than the Black Velvet. I actually also want to put that one into soil, so I'm also going to do that today. But that one has been dormant for me. The Black Velvet goes dormant for me almost every single winter. And I have had the Black Velvet in semi-hydro pretty much since I've had it. No, that was my second Black Velvet, and yeah, it just kept on going dormant on me. It also wasn't happy any other month of the year, and it eventually got spider mites really bad, and it was a goner. No, I put it outside to just let it fend for itself. And yeah, that's right. My first Black Velvet did not survive a plant burnout. Yeah. I have recently watered this one. I think it was actually only 2 days ago that I watered it. So I am just going to leave it. There we go. I love the vermiculite. It's so shiny. It's so pretty. Yeah. So we have an Ninja again. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. And I can put it back in my favorite little pot. Yay. Why is the pot sticky? Was that my hands? Oh yeah, I just put new of those like fungus gnat traps in my cabinet, and my hand is still sticky, and I've washed it like 2 times. All right. And then I have some, wait, was there anything else that I wanted to put in soil? Yeah. This is also one that is just not happy in my collection. And that's this one. I don't know what it is. I really don't. I don't know if this is the micholitziana. Oh my word, it's just such a drama queen. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I have to show you this. Oh, these roots all fallen off. This is what keeps on happening, is it keeps on rotting on me. Like it's a little, I don't know what its problem is. It does well for a while. Maybe it's just because it was winter. I don't know. I'm just trying to pick out because it's a lot. I know it will dry up and then I'll just be able to pick it out, but jeez. I'm also trying to see if there's any corms. I don't think there will be. This plant has not been happy for quite a while. I'm actually growing a Alocasia miratus from a seedling, not a corm, a seedling. And so far it's not died on me. It's doing something. But yeah, Mitch got like a gift card. I'm filming the whole process from like unboxing it to potting it up, and hopefully the next steps if it doesn't die on me. But yeah, I'm hoping to grow the miratus. I don't know how to say that species, miratus. Yeah, I'm hoping to grow that one so that I can get rid of this one, because this one is just driving me insane. It just keeps on doing this. And I don't understand why, because my mom has a huge one. Like hers is huge. And hers is also in pon. I don't know what the issue is. I think this was one, see what I mean? Like it's all coming off. Just not happy. And actually also all of the ones upstairs as well. I think my mom's one is big and is, I think, just a lot more mature. And I think that's why hers is doing better than mine. I don't know. But it keeps on making new roots, and then it like kills off. A part of me thinks maybe I should try it in the finer semi-hydro, because I have, before I got my very nice package from Soul Ninja, I also placed an order with them, and I ordered the finer semi-hydro from them, because I always used to buy the coarse one. But I don't think my Alocasia really appreciate the coarse one. I use up the coarse one now, and like whenever I make a mix, I usually like to add zeolite and pumice, and those are 2 components in the semi-hydro mix anyway, so I just add them to my soil mix so that I can still use it up that way, you know? I'm not wasting it because I have a lot of it. Okay, that is all that is left, which is not bad. The roots look okay. Look, they look okay. But it's all of the secondary roots that have gone mush. And they're so easy to pull off as well. No corms, but yeah, I mean, what do I expect? There were also 3 in here. So I have this one. This is the biggest one. I have a little baby one here. This is a baby one. And then I have this one, which is also actually popping out a new leaf now. You can see there. So I don't know what to do. Oh, maybe I should do, okay, let's take off this leaf because it's drooping and I keep on whacking it. Maybe I should experiment. Do one in the finer semi-hydro and do another one in, oh, there is a corm there actually. But no, I'm not gonna take that off. I'm not gonna stress it out. And do one in soil. I could do that. I've actually not tried this plant in soil. It does have quite a nice stem, this one. I think this was actually one that I rescued, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, it does have quite a nice stem. So, am I gonna give you one last chance? Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? I think I am gonna do it. I don't know, it's such a pretty one. I think it's because I have my variegated one and I love that one so much. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, I wanna put all my energy into that one and kind of ditch this one. I think I'm gonna stick this in that other pot and put it in my propagation room. If it survives, and I can maybe trade it or sell it. But I have the mixture still left over here from the one that I made. So let's just pop it in here. It might need a stake. Mine is definitely a lot more chunky than the one from Soil Ninja. Okay, I'm just gonna add a scoop of this on top. It's definitely very wobbly, so I am gonna go and get a stake for it. There we go. Scissors. I'll put that in the propagation room and let it, you know, fend for itself. Well, yeah, obviously water it, but let it do its thing. It's gotten very leggy. This one is very leggy. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this one, I've got some fresh, okay, let's do this one first then. I need to go and get a pot for that anyway. Oh no, I need a pot for that anyway. Okay, oh my word. I thought I was prepared for this, but I'm gonna be glad when I can repot again in my potting room. It's too cold back here. Okay, I'm gonna put this one. That pot is quite small. I could actually do that. No, I'm gonna do that. Wait, should I? Oh, I'm so indecisive. No, I wanna put it deeper. Yeah, no, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna do it quite deep because of the stem. Just twirl some of those roots around. Okay, it's standing up on its own, but like I said, I put it quite deep. Oh, it does look really nice though. There we go. That's that one. It does, I mean, I do like it. I do like it. It's just, it's because it's been such a drama queen. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in this pot. And I've got clean, this is the finer one. I do need to get like a little pot to put it in. I mean a little cup, because it's so fun. I'm not gonna try and do that with my hands. See, it's just a lot finer than the other one I was using. The other one was the really like the coarse one. I am also going to put it deeper. I knew I was going to need more. Be right back. I need to rinse some more. this one's definitely not going to need a stake. But there we go. That's that one. It's got 2 leaves and a little leaf popping out there. So I'm glad I got those done. The only thing I want to still do with those is repot. Give the leaves a really, really good clean. And then I have these 2. Ooh. Yeah, there's definitely some rotting going on here because it's so root bound that, yeah, that can also happen is if your semi-hydro is, if it's just like too root bound, that there's no like air, so they will just start to rot. And take that yellow leaf off. I actually think this one is gonna give me a flower, but it's my beautiful dragon scale. It's a bit curly, but yeah, it's really root bound. I don't know, there's a lot of rotten roots there, like a lot. So let's have a look. I'm gonna be digging out a lot of dead roots out of this bin, that's for sure. Oh, there's like a corm literally deformed because it was pushing up against the side of the pot. Check that out. It's like flat on the one side. So we have one corm. There is another. There's another. Wow. I'm going to have a lot of dragon scales. Oh, this plant seriously needed some TLC. There's another corm. Oh, that's a big, juicy one. There is another one. Oh my word. Oh my word. Wow, I'm so sorry, plant. This is like serious neglect. Check at that corm. It's just flat. There's so many more corms here as well. Oh, one just fell. And dead roots as well. Let's just take off that. Don't need that. That's a nice juicy one. Check at that. Nice. Oh, the other one fell. Yeah, that's right. There's another one. There is another one. Oh, this is amazing. I was not expecting so many corms. I think I've got all of them now. Oh wait, no, here's another one. That might not do anything though. Oh, it might do actually. Here's another corm. Oh my word, how many corms is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What the heck? I mean, yeah, this one did have quite a decent stem. It had no roots. The roots had all rotten off. Yeah, you can see here, there are some roots here that I can just pull off. Yeah, this plant was it's not bad, like not bad at all. This is actually kind of to be expected. There's still a lot of secondary roots that are doing well. It's funny how this one was fine then. Just making sure I'm getting off all of the rotten stuff. So it doesn't want to spread. It does also, as you can see on the stem here, there's a lot of like pups here. I'm not going to take them off yet, but they will eventually become corms as well. But there's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5? No, 4. Yeah, I think this one is really, really going to like the upsize. Even some of these roots, I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, but it's like flat because it was pushed up against the side of the pot. Yeah, this needed to be, as you can see, it looks droopy. It's not really growing the way I want it to. I think once I put it in the corner here, the leaves will come up and, you know, they'll be fine. And this is is it? Yeah, this is the most recent leaf. So it is going down in size. It also looks like it's a little bit bleached. It was very, very close to the Sansi grow light. So not the best thing. And yeah, it was in this cute little pot, but I do need to give it a bigger pot. So I'm going to go and look for a bigger pot. Okay, I'm either going to go, I don't know, it does have quite a big stem. I feel like that's not the biggest upsize. Well, I suppose it is. No, that's going to be too much. I'm just going to do this to start off with. We'll see how it goes. There we go. That's what we're left with. It's still pretty good. And I'm also going to go, I don't know, with this course mix, I've noticed a lot more rotting going on. So I'm going to try this. I have 10 corms, so I think I'm good. Going to experiment a little bit. I need to get a bigger sieve. I need to rinse them all pon. I need to just do it all in one go, but with this colder weather, I've really not felt like doing that. Okay, I'm going to do that. More rinsing. I hope it's going to be happier and it's going to perk up after this. All right. It's because they're so tiny that they stick to your fingers. Oh, this like gives me like I'm getting nostalgic here because this makes me think of when I first got into pon and I was using Alocasia pon. And the Alocasia pon is also very fine like this. Still a lot of water in it, but yeah, anyway. That is that one. It's still looking, yeah, droopy, but you know, it'll pick up. It'll pick up. It'll be fine. Then next up is this one. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Check this out. Those roots. Oh. This one is, funny enough, in the coarse mix. No, this is a mixture actually of the two. Yeah, it's a mixture of the two, you can see. Add it to the bin. Oh, oh my word, the container's like bulging. This is actually one, oh, I can't get it out. Oh, oh my word. Check that. Oh, can you see that? That's insane. Okay, there's a little bit of rot here, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. Now it's the corms. There's one. Okay, so dragon scale. Wait, let's be smart here, Jacqueline, because I'm gonna put the dragon scale corms in the pot that I had the dragon scale in, and then I'm gonna do the same with the silver dragon. So I'm not making any mistakes here. There is another one. Part of me is thinking I should just leave it, but I want to go corm digging. I've never seen silver dragon get such juicy roots. It also, this pot didn't have any drainage. Oh no, there's like fresh new roots being broken off here. Oh, come on. Oh, is that a corm? No. That is. No, that's not a corm. Is it? No. Wow, that's amazing. Like the dragon scale was obviously stressed out. It was obviously stressed out because 10 corms out of that teeny tiny little pot, that's amazing. And this one is what, 2 corms? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of pups here. That is one that's ready as well. There's another one. It's a little bit on the smaller side, but that will be fine. I'm just taking off like the dead leggy bits. You don't have to, I don't think, but I don't know. I just like taking them off. This one's got a really nice thick stem. Jeez. Like, check out the size of that thick stem. I don't see anything else, and I mean, yeah, there's some breakage here, but it's breakage that you would expect from it being so root bound and me taking it apart. So this one's got a lot of fine roots, like a lot. Oh, there's a lot breaking off as well. I think I'm just gonna go for I need to stop, Jacqueline. Let's put it on the floor. I need to go bigger than that, don't I? Yes, I do. Oh my word. This one also has like the tiniest little bit of variegation. What the hell is that? Yeah, that leaf is going to be completely deformed because it's just not happy. The leaves were starting to come out like a little bit deformed there. And same here, but every now and then, I don't know if you can see there, it's got like the tiniest little bit of variegation. This one does. This one had like a small amount of variegation. But the latest leaf, that's this one, yeah, it's very deformed. But as you can see, I mean, that is amazing. That's absolutely amazing. And the breakage it's breakage that I expect, to be honest, from it being that root bound. It was in this container. So I'm gonna go and get a bigger pot because I need to go bigger on that one. Okay, I'm gonna do something very, very different, and I've never done this before until this, but this came from my mom. My mom was growing it like this. And as you can see, there is like a little bit of residue at the bottom, but it's not bad at all. But this plant was used to no drainage, so it stayed quite moist. So I think what I'm gonna do is I have this vase here that I was just using it for storage. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it in there because it's quite a nice upsize. I just want to make sure. I'm going to give it a shake. Any roots that are going to break off, they're going to break off. That'll be fun. I think I'm going to do that. I've never done it before. I haven't. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about it. But the only pots that I had were pots that had like these slits. And that's like a lot of drainage. And I'm really scared that I'm going to let this plant dry out too much. So, yeah. I think I'm just going to put it in here. And we'll see. Just like wish me luck. But that means I'm going to have to rinse more pot. But that's okay. Just stick the rest of this in there. It's also going to be really pretty, actually. I really like the look of the pon. I mean, like the finer pon. And then again, the chunky one as well is also really pretty. But I don't know, it's very, very pretty. So, I'll be right back. I need to rinse some more pon. Okay, I've tried to rinse this like to the best of my ability because obviously I'm not going to be able to rinse this. But I don't know, it seems to like that. So that's why I'm sticking to this and I'm doing something a little bit different. But let's see how deep I can put this. Okay, a little bit more. Really need to get a bigger sieve. It's not going to be enough. Yeah, definitely not enough. Oh. Okay, hopefully this is the last round. By the way, if you did not know this, which I'm sure most of you will if you're Alocasia lovers and you use semi-hydro, make sure to not rinse your pon in your sink, but do it either outside, or what I'm doing it is I'm putting them all in like a basin thing that I can lift up, and then I'll just take it outside and put it in the garden, because you don't want that in your pipes. It's a lot of very, very fine dust. Hi guys, okay, we are back. So I didn't realize that my mic actually, that the battery was flat. So I was talking, luckily I noticed it quick enough, and then I had to go and pick up my son. So if you hear like kid, I hope I don't get copyrighted for the TV being on, but he's like having his quiet time with his cereal. It's like a routine. He wants to have his cereal after school, which is really weird. But anyway, I was just showing you guys this. I had finished it and it is so, so pretty. I really hope that the algae doesn't get too bad. I'm definitely have to keep my eye on it because in the springs, more in the summer, we get morning sun here. So I am gonna have to be careful, but there are plants in front of it, so I think it will be fine, but I think it's so pretty. But I am a little bit nervous because this is like the first time of me doing this. So it is definitely out of my comfort zone, but we shall see. I can keep a really, really good eye on the roots. So yeah, we'll see. I'm going to put it here on the corner. I might move it, it depends. Because yeah, we get morning sun from here, but then we also get evening sun because it's like a corner from, no, we won't actually get evening sun there anymore because there's a house here now. Never mind, that's gonna be different this year, unfortunately. So I'm glad I got this grow light set up because I think it's just, yeah, gonna be better for the alocasias. So anyway, I was also showing you two plants. These two are mitches. I've already taken this one out of stratum, but it doesn't have any roots. It's just a really big, nice, juicy corm. There's no rotting going on, but in stratum, mitch, that's the only thing with stratum is if you let it dry out. Okay. If you let it dry out and then you add water, those roots are more than likely just going to rot. And this keeps on happening with this one. So now I'm going to put it in soil, and I'm pretty confident that it's going to be okay because I've done that with another alocasia and it's been really happy in that, propagating it in soil. It also had quite a big corm like this. So it is quite a mature one, but yeah, it's just not really been doing much. And then this alocasia is, I'll put the name on screen. I'm not going to attempt to try and say the name of this one. I always want to say Cleopatra. I don't know why. It kind of looks like that. But I also need to take this out of here because it's also, I think, just all rot. And I think I'm also just going to put it in soil. So what have I done with that soil? I'm going to stick this one. I could actually put it in a cup. No. Let's use what's here. I don't have to go into the back room all the time. I'm going to clean this out. This was from the dragon scale. And I'm going to use this to put that in. Okay. Oh, again. So, ooh, wow. Sun. And there it goes. My word, that was so weird. Again, I find it so satisfying cleaning a pot out. Okay. It's nice that I can like still, like my son is just chilling, watching TV. He won't like play or anything now after like a long days of school. He just does not want to play. He just wants to chill. And that's great for me because I can get stuff done. But it's nice that I can do this type of thing now with him. If my daughter was here, oh my word. That just would not be possible at all. Done? Yeah, I'm pretty confident that this is going to be okay. I've done this with one other one. I will show you that at the end when I do the update. But yeah, that one, honestly, I've had great results with it. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to water it and it should be okay. I can, oh, the sun's coming out there. Oh, he's being very temperamental. Yeah. There is nothing in here. Okay, I'm gonna do this, say I can see a bump there, but this leaf has spider mites. I don't know how well you're gonna see that. Wow, I need to turn down. It's got spider mites. I don't know if you're gonna see that. But there is a bump there already, like a little point. So I'm just gonna cut above that. We don't need spider mites. Okay, I'm just gonna take off all of the roots. It does have one root, and one little root. And yeah, also again, really nice. This one did look really good for quite a while, but then it rotted and it was also actually in pon. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna get one of these little pots and also put it in soil. Matteo, but everything I ask you, you don't want. Listen, it might work with the teachers, but it's not gonna work with me. Oh, is it the end of the world? Banana? A cook. Yeah. Oh, now you want to cook. A cook is, yeah, a biscuit in English, but there we go. That's that one. I'm going to have to label these, aren't I? I'm not going to know what's what. I suppose you can kind of tell. You probably won't be able to on, but yeah, this one is more yellow. That's the lute, yeah. The cook, yeah, okay, you can have a cook. Yeah, I can tell the difference. I'm just going to put them to the side there so that I can water them because they will, ooh. Yeah, I'll do that off camera, but I am going to have to label those because those are Mitch's, and Mitch is very finicky about his plants need to be labeled, otherwise he does not have a clue. So I think next up, that was everything that I wanted. Was that everything that I wanted to repot? Oh, the sun, the sun. Oh, it's very bright. It's not, the sun's not going to be there for that long, but it's just so nice. Wow, I really need to clean my front window. That is nasty. And blinding, geez. I think I've done everything repotting was. Let me just have a second little look. Okay, yes, I still have these two that I want to get done. So this is my Watsoniana, and this is my black velvet, which is coming back to life there. But I want to take it out of stratum because it's been in stratum for a very long time. And those two, when I took the Watsoniana out of stratum and I put it into pon, it completely rebelled on me, and yeah. I actually had two stumps. Ugh. See, it's rotted some more. Do you want more? Yeah. Okay, I might have to take care of that later, but it's just carried on rotting. I still have corms. I've got about 3 corms and all 3 of them are shooting. So I still have the Watsoniana. It's fine. It's not... Yeah, I'm going to let that callus over for quite a while, probably a couple of hours. And then I will pot it up in... Because as you can see, that's still a nice, like, you know, like a nice size. It was a beautiful plant. So beautiful. And then I had to go in and stress it out. It's just, yeah, I need to like come to terms with the fact that not every alocasia is going to be happy in pon. However, when I first started using Lechuza pon, see, it's done it again. It's not rotting. The corm itself, ooh, this thing is a beast. Okay, let me just get all the stratum off. And then I have to get the roots off because that is nasty. Yeah, I just need to come to terms with the fact that there are some alocasia that just prefer soil mix, and I feel very, oh, that's just all come off. Are you kidding me? It'll be fun. It does have some roots, but it was doing it again. It was killing off roots. This black velvet does that very, very quickly. But yeah, I put my black velvet into Lechuza pon, and I think one of my very first shorts that I posted on YouTube was with the black velvet and Lechuza pon, and it was rooting like crazy. So yeah, maybe I should just go back to the finer, because it's as soon as I put it into the coarse semi-hydro mix that it freaked out. But I think I'm just going to put it in soil. I feel more confident with having alocasia in soil now, whereas before I wasn't. Before I felt like the only way that I was able to keep alocasia was in pon. But I feel like now they're my favorite genus. So I've become a little bit more, like I've learnt a lot more from them. So yeah. But there is one really nice root there, but check out the size of that. Yeah, I've had this one for probably about 2 years. So yeah, as you can see, very, very big. But I need like a decent sized pot. I need to be careful of the time because I have to leave to fetch my daughter. Oh, it never stops. Let's go and get a good pot to put that in. Maybe a deep pot, actually. Oh, maybe I should use a tower pot. Yeah, what? What do you want? No. Do you want more? Oh, do you want more? No. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use this tower pot. I think that's going to be, yeah, I'm going to be able to put it quite deep then. I really hope this is gonna work. I mean, I've seen it work, so it should be okay. There we go. So there it is. Doesn't look like much, but I am confident. And yeah, this I will end up doing just later. I'm just gonna make sure, because it's quite a thick one, I wanna make sure that this calluses properly. And I think now I've done all the repotting. Let me just double check again. That's okay, that's okay. Okay, no. We are not done. I want to do this one. So this is the heterophylla. It unfortunately does have some damage there. That's my own fault. It got stuck between a pot. This is the heterophylla from, oh no, the sun's going to go away. There we go. From Svetlana that she gave me. Look, it's giving me a new leaf. So exciting. But yeah, it's been in this cup for a while. I don't see any roots on the outside. So, oh, it's getting heavier and heavier. I'm going to take it out of here because I don't know. I don't like keeping them. I'm going to, oh no, I just ripped the tag. I wanted to keep the tag. It's so stinking cute. Okay, wait, I can still fix that. I'm going to try, I want to take it out of here because ooh. It's been in here for quite a while. To do a lot of cleaning after this with all the stratum. Oh, that's really good. Honestly, it's not actually grown that much because it already, no, actually, I think it did have already roots. Those are the roots, which is really, really good. But yeah, I'm going to put it in soil. I'm going to put it in soil. I'm going to put it in a teeny tiny little pot because I think it's just going to be happier. Because it is giving me new growth there. And I don't know, I love stratum to rehab plants and kind of get them going. And that one's definitely gotten going, but it's taking its time. But also Alocasia do go through a period of just slowing down. They can also go dormant this time of year. So that is perfectly normal. And that's okay. But I just want to give it the best start now because I'm really, especially today as well with the weather, I'm feeling like spring is on its way. So I'm very excited about that. I'm going to put it in this little cup. Matteo, I think you've had enough, Cook. Eh? Don't you think? I'm going to put it a little bit higher actually, just so that I don't need to repot it that soon. Because I have been noticing in my Alocasia, which is also really nice about clear pots, is that if you didn't have a clear pot, like you wouldn't see all the juicy, satisfying roots. I don't know, it's made me love plant care and being a plant parent so much more, just putting everything in clear pots. Just because I can see what's going on. It's just, I find roots so satisfying. There we go. Oh, the outside. Yeah, that's just from it being in the back room because it was cold. So now it looks, but there you go. That's that Alocasia done. I was gonna be so much happier. And then, what time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Oh, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. My baby. My absolutely favorite Alocasia at the moment, the longiloba purple. It is doing something there and I'm noticing every single day it's pushing out more and more and more in the middle there. I've had it for over a month now, so I kind of want to have a sneaky look. I don't think I'm going to reuse. Ooh, I see a corm. I don't think ooh, that soil looks very good. Being very careful. Oh, is that a plug? There's no root. Ooh, no damage. And just, there's a lot of like chunky. This is a very nice soil mix. Wow. Yeah, in the middle it is a little bit more dense. But there is absolutely no breakage whatsoever. Wow. I don't think I've ever had that with an Alocasia. They're always such drama queens, but they're worth it. Mateo, you still got cereal. You can have the rest of your cereal now. Oh no, that leaf came off. Oh no. Oh. Mateo, you close that drawer right now. Okay, I don't think... No, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that. There's a lot of like beginnings of corms there. Look at that. It's got a really nice root system. Look at that. That leaf just came off. This one, it didn't even look like it was going to die off, but it did. That one's fun. I'm going to leave that one, but that one's even smaller. Yeah, I'm going to pot it up. I'm going to put it in... Oh, I need to go in the back room again. Just going to check that there's no... I'm definitely going to add this to my bin that I can reuse. There's no corms in there. But no breakage either, which is really positive. Okay, I'm going to put it in this size. This is 12 centimeters, yeah? And this was a 10. So yeah, I don't want to go up too much. And I feel like that's a good size. So, I'll put that to the side. The roots are very, very spindly, but there's no breakage. So, oh wait, no, no, that might have been my fault. Part of me wants to take that leaf off because it's kind of in the way of me putting it a bit deeper, but I'm going to leave it. It's still contributing to it. It's not gone yellow. The other one was actually even bigger, so I don't know why that fell off, but anyway. It was creating more corms on that side, so maybe that's why I decided to abort that leaf. Let's maybe do it a little bit higher. There we go. I'm also just happy that I got it in a clear pot so I can keep an eye on it. But yeah, I definitely just wanted to... I don't know, I noticed that this was drying out very, very quickly. I mean, it did have a good amount of roots, so I don't know. I feel more confident about it now that it's in a mix that I know. Even though, but this is very, very similar to the one from Subotanica, so I feel like I know. The mixture that I make is also very similar to this one, except I made mine a little bit more chunkier. But from the results that I've seen with my Alocasia, which again, I will show you at the end in the update, but I've just seen that they just seem to be, I don't know, I've really gotten down to a good routine. That leaf is going to go soon, but it's fine. Can still do something for the plant. Yeah, I've just gotten into a really good routine with it, and I've just been finding it really satisfying, like almost coming back to soil. I just love getting my hands in soil. As much as I absolutely adore semi-hydro, it's just, it's nice to change it up, because at the end of the day, your preferences do change. And so far, my watering and everything with my Alocasia has been really good. And I've kept on top of it. So yay, that's that one. I've got to put all these to the side to give them a good water. Have I done everything now? I don't know. And I actually need to leave to go and pick up my daughter. So I will either see you, you don't have to see the house in the background. I will either see you when I get back. It depends on my daughter's mood. Again, like I said, with her, it's a little bit more challenging to do anything, even go to the toilet. But anyway, I'll see. Otherwise, I will continue this tomorrow or maybe even tonight. We'll see. But I think I've done most of my repotting. I've done most... the biggest job was definitely that silver dragon, definitely. But yeah, I'm excited. Of course, me putting all my Alocasia on here, even if it is just tonight or if it's while they're watching TV and I can't physically say anything to you guys, I will of course film it because I know that, it motivates you. It motivates you to do it yourself. So yes, I will see you in a bit. Hi guys, okay, we're a couple of days later, but anyway, we're continuing with the Alocasia care. Sorry if you can hear that, it's my bread machine. It's almost done, that program. But yes, there was one more, I think it's one more, I don't know. I've been thinking of lots of Alocasia things to do, but honestly, I think I've gotten through most of them. But Mitch actually asked me if I could have a look at his azlanii. Honestly, the camera does not do this plant justice. This plant has been living in his IKEA greenhouse cabinet and it's so nice. I think it's definitely an alocasia we'll keep in there. It's nice that it's also one that stays compact because it just looks like a dark leafed alocasia. Lexi, what are you doing? Like freaks me out when she does that. I always think there's like a mouse in here. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. But in the cabinet, you can really see the pretty, yeah, you can't see it on camera now, the pretty like pink veining. So I need to have a look at that. And I'm gonna put that, the old one, because I am going to put it in also what we previously used, the Stratum pon. But yeah, I want to have a look. He wanted to see if there were any corms in here because this is one that we don't have a lot of and we would like to have a backup. I have one other corm. That corm is completely dormant, but I'm growing that corm out for my mom. But yeah, a lot of corms have just gone dormant. So, you know, we'll see what that one does. But Mitch just wanted me to have a look and see if there's any corms in here. And also change it up. I'm aware there's no corms. Yeah, this one is definitely a fana. Like it's got fana roots. Oh my word. Oh my word, is that all rot? That's sad. This one has been a bit of a drama queen. A part of me is thinking, should I just put it in soil? I think there's a lot of rotting going on here. Yeah. Which is weird because it's given us so much new growth. Yeah, there's like all rotting going on here. Yeah, like I said, this is definitely an alocasia that has a lot more fana roots. That's why I'm like thinking maybe I should just put it in soil. There's also some, definitely did not get all of the soil off when he transferred this. Okay, I'm just gonna give this a rinse and see what I can get off. There's definitely some soil on here that could have also contributed to rot. There's a lot coming off. A part of me is thinking, should I just try and start over with this plant? This plant has definitely been through a lot of stress. It's branched out 3 times, 4 times. It's branched out 4 times, which is 100% due to stress. It's also given us a lot of flowers. I'm just taking all of these like little bits off. I could actually propagate this through stem, just because as you can see, it's got a giant stem, but then at the top, it's made 1, 2, 3, 4 shoots. And they've also grown quite nicely, so I could actually just propagate all of that. But these roots do not look good. Okay, let's give it a rinse. All right, so these roots are okay. It still looks pretty good. I've gotten a lot of this. There was still some soil in there. Oh, there's still a clump of rot there. Get that, make sure that's all off. But yeah, as you can see, it's got a very long stem. So I'm thinking that I'm going to propagate. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show you this, but yeah, there's an offshoot here, there, and another one there. So I'm thinking I'm going to get a sharp knife, and I think I'm going to cut. I mean, yeah, this is Mitch's plant, so I would actually like to ask him, but he's working right now and he asked me to take care of this plant, so I don't know, I'm just going to go with my feeling. And we're gonna see. So what I've done is I've cut off one of the offshoots there. And what I'm gonna do with this one, I'm gonna take off, Jesus, there's a lot of like callousing on here. There's a lot of nodes, like a lot of nodes. I'm actually gonna take that off. Oh, I should actually use that knife more often because I don't use it in the kitchen. And it's so nice and sharp. it's better than using pruning shears, because you get, when you're using pruning shears, you're squeezing whatever you're cutting, you're squeezing it together to cut it, whereas this is just like a clean cut. I think I am going to do that. I'll label that, because I don't use that knife in the kitchen. It's just been lying there. Okay, let's get off all of this callousing so I can properly show you. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of nodes where new roots are going to fall from. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to test that one out in soil. I could propagate this as well. I don't know, this one has never really been happy in pon. That's why I'm thinking maybe I should just do soil. This is actually the same as azlanii. If you, my intros that I do, there's an azlanii on the front. I bought that at the plant sale in Intraturn actually last year when I had just started YouTube. And so as you can see, it's not grown a hell of a lot. And we transferred that straight from soil into pon. But I think it was straight to the coarse one. So I'm thinking maybe I should just try. Okay, look, I've got a backup in soil, so that's fine. I think I'm just gonna do the pon. I'm gonna get a smaller pot, just so I can monitor it better. Do you wanna go outside, Bully? Okay, what shall we do? This is not that big of a difference to that. It's just the width, but it's taller. See, I can put that in deep there, or I have the one size smaller, which I can also do. Okay, now I'm gonna do the smaller one, just to be sure. So I'm gonna put that one in there. I'm not gonna put a hell of a lot at the bottom because of the stem. And I'm also gonna add, you don't like have to do this, but I have this whole thing here full of osmocote. I need to use it up because it's just sitting there. And that like drives me insane. Like I need to use it up. So. I add, let's do a little bit more. I add fertilizer anyway, but it's just, I mean, yeah, that's gonna take me forever. That's gonna take me years for me to finish that because I keep on forgetting. Hopefully it's gonna be happier in here. This is a lot finer than the other one. There was also a lot of really chunky, big pieces of leca in there. And I just don't think it really liked that. Because the azlanii does have, I've noticed it's got a lot more finer roots than my other Alocasia. All right. Keep your fingers crossed for me that this time this is gonna work, but I think it's gonna be happier. I can see roots there, so I can monitor that. If that does start to rot, then I'm gonna have to take it out again. But it's definitely, I don't know. I've got high hopes. And then I've got this, because yeah, this is gonna, both of them are gonna go back in the cabinet, but then I can put it in here, in a little container. I'm just gonna fill it up with water. But yeah, this pon, I just rinsed this, so it's still wet. So I'm gonna fill this up within the next 24 hours. I'm just gonna have a look because Mitch's cabinet is quite warm actually, so I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on it. But that's that one done. And then this one I'm gonna put in soil to have as a backup. So I have to go back in the back room. Okay, I really need to clean my potting room. That's like one spring chore that I feel like I've been doing spring prep ever since January. Just because I have so many plants. But yeah, I put all of my bags there because I was using the Soil Ninja one. Anyway, this one looks very, very similar. This is the one from Botanica. I recommend both of them. But yeah, I can't find the bag now. I don't know what I've done with it. Put it in a little see-through cup. Stick it in there. I think I am going to need like to get like a stake maybe. Yeah. Just to hold it up. Because otherwise that is going to be an issue. Yeah, honestly, this mix looks exactly the same as the one from Soul Ninja. So it's going to be fine. There we go. I'm going to water that straight away because, yeah, that obviously doesn't have any roots. I have put it quite deep, but it will be fine. So that's that one, a little baby. So experiment. Let's see how those two do. And in my next Alocasia care day, I will update you, or maybe in like an updates video, I'll update you. But yeah, that's the, oh wait, he's got his label on here. He's very, anyway, he knows what it is. I've taken care of those. Then there was something else that I thought of. I have a little prop box. Okay, so I have this little propagation, I think, was this, did I do this in my last Alocasia? I have no idea. But anyway, what is in here? I put the Ninja in here. I have, I don't know what those are. I didn't label them. Maybe they're mellows because I do have a lot of mellows going on. I got a mellow here that popped a leaf and then it just dropped it. That might reshoot, let's just leave it be. Yeah, I have mellows galore. This one is really, that's very weird. Anyway, let's just have a look at the roots because I think it's definitely going to depend on what the roots look like. Oh, I need to fill this up with water. Okay, they don't look amazing, to be honest. I have an Aurea here, which is almost completely variegated. I'm thinking I want to take it out of the cube, but I want these two Watsonianas. I have my main big stem that you guys saw me pot up. Oh, did I show you that? Wait, no, let me show you. That's right, it had to calisover, so I had to do that at night. I actually forgot about it and I literally did it just before I went to bed, but I've potted it up. So yeah, that is the stump. That's all it's looking like, but I just potted it up in there. And so far, it's not died on me or anything. It still feels quite firm. What else was there? Oh my word. Oh my word. Okay, I was going to show you this in the update, but remember, I did this in a repot with you guys. I know I did. But I had this giant, the corm is probably about that big and about that thick. It was huge. Oh yes, that's it. In my greenhouse cabinet revamp that I did. Yeah, I had no roots. I put the stump in this. This is the soil mix from Cibotanica. I was going to show you this in the update at the end, but I just, yeah, look at that. Do you see all those roots? I really hope it's going to pick up. Like, do you see all of that? That's insane. That is insane. It had this leaf. Remember, it was in pon. It had this teeny tiny leaf. That's all it had for months and months and months. Check that out. Like, it's bigger than my hand. It's huge. So I'm thinking this one prefers soil. I also have my other one that I just watered because while I'm done repotting here, I'm going to add more Alocasia to this corner. Oh my word. The builders are like right by the window again and they keep on looking. This one is in a DIY mix that I made. Oh, you can't really tell now because I just watered it, but it's also rooted very nice. It's giving me a new leaf there. And yeah, this one is really nice and full. So I'm thinking, should I pot those two up together? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with that one. Yeah, I think I'll just both put them on my Alocasia corner. This one is definitely going to be the one that I keep because of the size of the corm. This one was just a pup from it and it's about the same size. Yeah, this was a corm from that mother plant. So that Alocasia definitely prefers soil. But I want to take these two Watsonianas out of here. I'm a little bit nervous to do that though. And put them in a soil mix because I want a Watsoniana again. And that the mother plant, the stump, is just... This one's giving me a lot of new growth. I've got 2 leaves on each. And they're so stinking cute. I'm just going to take them out. I'm just going to take them out and put them in soil. Okay, I found it. It's because all the bags look the same. It's just, yeah, it's chaos there. It's absolute chaos. So, oh, this is very cold. Let's It's so cold back there. Okay, let's just take them out. I'm just gonna pull them out. They're not gonna have the best root system because I know Watsoniana is very stingy with their roots, that's for sure. They could have stayed in there, honestly, but yeah, they do not have the best root system. If you have a Watsoniana, like, let me know with their roots, but check this. That's all they have. I don't even know if the camera's gonna pick it up. There you go. That's all both of them have. I mean, obviously they each have 2 leaves, so I'm assuming it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try and get this stratum out of here because otherwise that is gonna start to turn to mush if it's not being used. Okay. I had some that went down my sleeve. Oh. And then I will put this, why is there Lexi hair in there? Oh my word. They're doing the bricking of the outside of the house and it's gonna be the same brick as us, like a red brick. It's actually very pretty. Okay. Yeah, this mix looks exactly the same. Pop them in there. Oh, those roots are so... There's like hardly anything in there. Okay, now I can even go higher. Jeez. I love this alocasia so much. When I had my big one, oh, so stunning. Camera dad. It's funny how a year ago I was obsessed with alocasia and pon. It's like come full circle because I'm really liking. Then again, I hadn't discovered like these mixes and these companies. So no, actually I was using Soul Ninja before that. I don't know. I definitely remember one of the first things that I ever ordered by Soul Ninja was the pon. Definitely. But yeah, I got a little Watsoniana again, so I'm gonna put that to the side so I can water it. I'm contemplating so I used to have 2 Aureas. What is it? The Gagayana Aurea variegated. Yeah. I used to have 2. I have one that's behind me in pon. Very happy. That one was the mother plant. And yeah, I'm going to take that out. And I had another one that I had in soil, and that was in a DIY mix that I made. That was before I had ordered these, or, well, not ordered, yeah, gifted. That's before I got these. And I started noticing a lot faster, oh, there was a little dead root in there, a lot faster root growth in the soil. So again, I think it's just these mixes from these companies. They're just doing, I don't know, my alocasia, absolutely love them. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that and put it back in my cabinet like that. Actually, I'm gonna put them upstairs. The only reason I kept it in my cabinet downstairs is because of the Aurea and the Watsoniana. But this is full of Millows, I think now, so I'm just gonna put that in my cabinet upstairs. I've got room in there anyway. So I've got more room in my cabinets. But yeah, I started noticing a lot faster root growth in the soil. So I'm gonna put this one into soil as well. As you can see, it doesn't have an amazing root system and it's almost completely variegated. Like these green, these like lighter green, they're gonna turn to yellow because it's the Aurea. I only have one extra one. I'm thinking I'm gonna keep one in soil. And I've noticed that the alocasias in pon, they don't give me corms as quickly as the ones in soil do. Oh, bully, are they being too loud? Come inside, eh? They chill in your bed. So yeah, I'm gonna put this one in soil as well and keep this one as my backup. With my alocasia, I really like, I mean, obviously you've got to be able to do that and have the room for it, but I just like having a backup. And I like having a mother plant and then a plant that I'll use to either get corms from and propagate. And you know, I love trading plants and selling plants, so I'll keep this one as my plant that I'll use to make a bibis. I think in soil it'll make corms a lot quicker. But there we go, that's that one. All right, I think I've done everything now. I keep on saying this and then I'm bringing like more stuff over. Oh my God, they're looking at me like I'm insane. Do we have more alocasias I need to look at? That one's good, that one's good. Oh, I've actually already done quite a lot. Oh my word, I have another Watsoniana here. It's a corm. It's not done anything though. Let's just leave that. It's not done anything. I think that's all of the alocasia. Sorry, Bully. Okay, the cabinet's gonna have to stay open for a bit. I don't want to bash her in the bum with the chair, with the door. All right, so that is all of the alocasia care that I'm gonna get done. So we're gonna move on to moving. Oh, make sure I don't get them in frame. I'm going to add, I don't know if you've noticed, there are a couple, no, I've put all of these. I put this one here just because it didn't fit in my cabinet anymore. This is my, oh, I need to water that. This is the mother plant of the mellow. Oh, I just love that one. It's so, so pretty. I actually should check if I need to repot anything. I could actually repot that, but that's not been in there for that long. You're just gonna have to wait. Are there any other alocasias that I actually just need to upsize? I don't like repotting them too often. This one is drying out like crazy. No, okay. Why are you dripping? Are you dripping because you need water? I don't think so. Yeah, the micholitziana is having a little bit of a, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's been a couple of days. It's been having a hard time adjusting. I need to water that. I'll put that on my watering station. But I actually just want to add more alocasia and they're gonna, oh, they're banging like really loud. I'm just gonna add some more. I'll add some music to the background so you don't have to hear that. And then I will go around and give you some alocasia updates. Okay, so this is the alocasia corner. I did some wire control here, but I'm going to bring you a little bit closer so you can have a look at everything. So yeah, I put my cupria there. I have my two mellows there, which I preferably would like to put together, but again, I'm experimenting there. So the one is in my DIY mix and the other one is in one from Cibotanica. Yep. Here I've put the micholitziana. This is the newest leaf, which is a lot smaller, but it looks quite healthy. But yeah, as you can see, the other roots, what am I saying? The other leaves just are dripping now. So we'll see. I might have to stake them up. Down here we have the silver. Oh my word, you guys. Look, I said it was a couple of days. Do you see that? That is new. That is insane. Oh my word. That's new roots in just a couple of days. Oh my word. I cannot believe that. Look, there's another one. Oh, okay. I should have never. Oh, there's some variegation on this one. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up. Look, that leaf is very deformed because, yeah, it was is severely root bound, you guys saw, but that is amazing. That is just proof right there. This is my micholitziana splash. She's given me a new leaf there. Also had this one in pon and transferred it a couple of months ago. I think it was just before the winter. This is what the DIY looks like. The DIY mix looks like that I made. Over here we have the aurea. The winter growth is a lot smaller. That was the last leaf it gave me at the end of summer. And then it's given me 2 leaves, which is not amazing, but I also uppotted it in there. Let's see if I can show you some roots. Yeah, so you can see some new roots there, but it's not been amazing. Yes, I put the ninja here that we did together. The dragon scale back there also looks kind of droopy. Oh, I hope it's going to be okay. Oh, I'm going to go in between the jungle here. There is my Alocasia reversa. I've put that one there. It's so nice that I can use this windowsill now because before it was so incredibly cold. I have my scalprum. I repotted this one in the Stratum pon video and it's doing really, really well. It's given me probably about 3 leaves since that video. I've put, I don't know why these leaves always look deformed. Yeah, this plant, this is the pink dragon. It's definitely coming back. It's been on the struggle bus for, oh my word, this is probably one of my oldest alocasias. It's been on the struggle bus for a very long time, so I'm hoping it's going to be happy in soil. This is the one that we put into the fauna pon, and you can see it's starting to unfurl its new leaf there. This one has not drooped, so that's interesting. Over here, this is the, oh, what is this called? This is the Siberian tiger. It's got the same stems as the Sabrina, but the leaves are a slightly different shape than the Sabrina. And I also recently, you can see the damage there. I had some spider mite damage. And then down here, I've put, oh my word, the aurea. They're getting ready to have lunch, I can tell. I've put the watsoniana here. I love this pot. I think it's so cute. I've put the pseudosandriana here in my little pot from, oh wait, no, I want to see. Okay, let's turn it around. I want to be able to see a little pot from Svetlana. Love that pot, one of my favorites. So yeah, that is the Alocasia corner, and I'm so glad. Oh, and down here, I have a poly, the big poly that I bought from IKEA. So yeah, that is my Alocasia corner. I'm so glad that I've made this only Alocasia. So glad. I'm gonna move to the side because the guys are like seriously staring at me. And then over there, yeah, those are my imports, which probably by the time you see this video, I would have done something with them by now, but I'm just letting them be. But yeah, that's my Alocasia corner. And then I'm going to bring you around. This is my regal shield. It's looking a bit droopy. I need to, so at the bottom here, what my daughter and son do is they like to pick out the really big pieces of leca and then they stick them down the side of the pot. It's like become a new game, which is very annoying because I have to wash their hands every single time because leca is poisonous if they ingest it or anything, and I obviously don't want to take that chance. But if anyone has any tips for this, like what would you do? Would you, I don't know, I need to figure out something that they can't get to the pots. Maybe I should like wrap a scarf around it or something. I don't know, I really don't know, but it's just, I need to do something with it. And because of that, whenever I take the plant out, because I do that on a regular basis to check the roots, all of those pieces of leca get stuck. So the pot is higher, which means I have to add more water, which means I don't do it enough. And I think that's also why it's starting to droop a little bit, but also there's a door right there. And that door goes into the back room, which goes to outside. And that's not heated or anything, so that's what's looking a bit droopy. This is its latest leaf, which is a lot smaller than the last leaf, and as you can see, it's very battered. You see all those holes and scrapes. My daughter was having an absolute field day at pitzing at this while it was unfurling. She thought it was fascinating. So yeah, the Tanderosa. Yeah, I burnt it. I put it on this table here and it was too close to the grow light and yeah, it burnt. But it is going to give us a new leaf day, which is very exciting. I'm very happy about that. But also because of the floor heating, I'm having to fill this up quite a lot. So yeah. And then we're in Mitch's cabinet. Check out that big leaf. Oh, it's going to be deformed as well because it's pushed up against I can't open it either because it's locked and I don't know how Mitch has locked this. I mean, he's made it kid proof, so which is great, but I can't open it. The only side I can open is this side because as you can see, I've put the 2 azlanii there. But yeah, that's kind of a problem. But anyway, that leaf of the dragon moon there is stunning. Oh my word, I really need to clean this. Oh my word, like look, this, I don't even know if it's gonna pick up. Do you see all those marks? Oh my word. Kids, honestly, why do they have to make everything dirty? So yeah, that newest leaf of the dragon moon is amazing. It's huge, it's bigger than the last one. It's stunning, absolutely stunning. So the issue with that one was definitely light, that it wasn't getting enough light. And then we have Mitch's shelf here, which there's no Alocasia on here. And then my cabinet. Bully. Sorry, my girl. Sorry. I don't have any more Alocasias at the bottom. Yeah, that gap there, that's where I had the Stratum tray. But in here, I've put the... Sorry, Lexi. She's having a good moan at me. Yeah, I've put the black velvet stump there. I've put the Watsoniana stump there. I have some new corms here, which you would have seen in one of my previous videos that I got from Noriza. They have not rotted or died or anything, which is promising. I'm very happy about that. I've put the longiloba here. That's pushed out a little bit more the last couple of days. And for the rest, yeah, that cup of Stratum there is a corm in there of a Watsoniana as well, but it's not doing anything. Not doing anything. This leaf is starting to go from my Friedic. This one's a bit like deformed, but look at that. That is its latest leaf. How stunning is that? But I also think this one might be one that I move to the finer pon. I think I'm going to take a step back from that coarse mix because it's just, I don't know. As you can see the results there from the silver dragon in the matter of a couple of days. I should have just stuck to the Alocasia pon size, the finer mix, and just stuck to that. But you know, that's all part of the experiment. I'm just happy that I can share it with you guys so that you don't make the same mistake unless you have a different experience. I don't know, but the coarse mix just doesn't agree with the allocators that I had. And then as for the rest, do I have any more Alocasias? I'm doing like a pan through. No, I don't actually, which I really like. You know, Mitch's cabinet, my cabinet, and the corner, the designated Alocasia corner. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, that Sabrina there, stunning. Yeah, this was the Alocasia shelf. I'm gonna turn the brightness down. Jesus, that Sansi light, oh my word. I'm going to revamp this, which I'm of course going to be doing in a video, but I want to put Hoya on here. I want to switch it up because I've been loving my Hoya lately. I have a lot of little baby ones I just want to take out of the cabinet, and I think they're really going to like the Sansi light. So yeah, that's what's going to happen there. That's why that looks like that right now. But yeah, I'm so happy with this Alocasia corner. I'm just obsessed. The guys are right there, Wow. I'm gonna get on my hands. Just look at that. Look at that. It's just so stunning, so stunning. All my Alocasia, all together. It's just this Alocasia here that I don't know what to do with. I want to keep the mother plant. Maybe I'll keep this one in my I don't know. I love Alocasia though. No, maybe I'll squeeze it in there. Maybe I'll squeeze it in there. I don't know. And then we have this tray here, which, yeah, I'm going to take upstairs, which I'm going to bring you upstairs as well and give you some updates up there. Okay, so we're in my propagation room. I'm just going to put this in the cabinet. Okay, I don't know why I've got like an empty thing in here. Anyway, might as well give you the updates in here. I have a Zabrina there that's still living in Stratum. Oh my word, it's very bright. These lights up here are extra. I have a little Ninja up here, which also looks like it's starting to bleach. Oh, these lights are really strong. I actually have a Mellow down here because it started to bleach as well. It was just the lights are too strong. This, did I do this in my last? No, I did this. These are all corms from my big Regal Shield, the big mama. I can see some roots forming there. Yeah, I did that because if I put those corms into Stratum, they will sprout straight away, and I just don't. I did that to save me some time for the beginning of spring. I do have a little baby Scalprum there. I actually need to take that out. I'll leave it in there for a while. Some micholitziana, a Mellow. Yeah, that's what I have in there. And then down here, this tray here, this is where I put the dragon moons. And I have some other ones here that just look like stumps because most of these have gone dormant. A lot of these are just the micholitziana. This one. It's just, yeah, it's not looking very happy. These also look very sad. Oh my word. I think you are for the bin. You just not happy. And I got a whole prop box full of them anyway. So, oh my word, it's very bright in here. There we go. Yeah, I had a thrips infestation here. And I've gotten rid of it. But yeah, I still have some leaves there. It's giving me a new leaf there. But those are all Regal Shields, funny enough, and moss, they went dormant, but they're showing me new signs of growth there now. And then up here, which it's not getting the best of light, but here I've put the tray of the dragon scale. Yeah, the other ones were silver dragon. I've put dragon scale up here. Let's have a look-see. Oh, I'm going to drop this. I've got a feeling I'm going to drop this. I don't think those cuttings are going to make it anyway, but oh my word, I can see sprouting going on. Do you see? That's amazing. So yeah, and it's on a heat mat. So they should be fine. I have a really, really big, well, not really, really big, but this is a Regal Shield. This was the one that I took out of the mother plant. There was two in there. And this one was kind of fighting for its life. And yeah, it's been living up here. It's getting nice light. When the sun comes out, this room is so nice and warm. And, oh, just so vibrant. And then down here is where I keep my Regal Shields because they don't like to be directly underneath the light because they do start to bleach. The Regal Shield doesn't need the highest amount of light, I've noticed. It's just, it very quickly starts to bleach and look awful. And I recently came home, this is an Alocasia Wentii, and I don't have this one. So this is a new Alocasia in my collection. But this is one from my mum. Her mother plant is actually living in the garden. And I want to try and grow this one in the garden as well. Because I know the Wentii is an incredibly hardy one. Same with the Regal Shield. I'm going to put the big one that I just showed you. I'm going to put that one outside. And the Wentii. So yeah. I don't have any Alocasia in there. But yeah, those are the updates on all of my Alocasia. Okay, so that is my Alocasia care day. It ended up being 2 days, sort of. But I think I spent a good amount of hours on doing all this. But yeah, these were just tasks that I really needed to get done. And I hope that you got some plant chores done along with me. If you did, please leave a comment down below. I would love to hear that. But yeah, I'm going to be doing I don't know if it's going to be coming, it's probably, no, it's going to come after. It'll come after where I'll do like an update video. But I've been making so much content lately that the videos that I have planned that are like monthly videos that I want to do, they're getting pushed back just because I want to, you know, I want it all to be in order, in chronological order, that you don't see one video and then in the next video, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, that is all the alocasia care that I got done today. I'm so glad that I got all of that done. It was something that was on my list for a very, very long time, but I'm glad I did it now. We're at the, you know, the beginning of February now, and I'm starting to see the small, like tiny beginnings of spring, and some of the corms are coming out of like dormancy. And yeah, I've just noticed that there are some days that it's also like getting warmer and all of that. So hopefully we're on the road to spring. I mean, yeah, one more, like a month and a half and it'll be spring. So let me know if you want me to do like a spring prep video or anything like that. I have been thinking about that, but I'm not like 100% sure if you guys would like that or not. So let me know in the comments any content that you want to see from me. I hear a lot alocasia care, Hoya care. Hoya care day is also coming up. As you saw, that shelf needs to be filled up. I can't look at that for that long. So it's definitely going to be coming up soon after this video. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. It's a great way of supporting me. Another great way is watching my videos all the way through. It's the view time that really helps me out and really supports me. I really, really appreciate it. And for those of you who are new here, hi, welcome. I hope that you subscribe and come along with me on my jungle story. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I love the community that I've made here. I'm getting closer and closer to 2,000 subscribers. So it's just, I'm very, very excited. I've been having an absolute ball on YouTube. It's something that I feel like I'm going to be doing for a very, very long time. So come along with me. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.